Would you guys like to hear the scariest story ever told?
It was 5 years ago, on a Halloween night, just like tonight. 3 young men who looked suspiciously like us were trick-or-treating. Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum walked up to a house, just like any other. Colt, obviously being the heroic leader of the 3, is the only one brave enough to ring the doorbell. And the door creaked open as if a ghost were inviting them in.
I'm peeing out of fear,
said Rocky.
Thank God for your protection, Colt.
Tum Tum confessed. Well, I'm gonna go inside because I'm not afraid at all, said brave Colt. He walks in with the confidence of a true hero. He turns the light on to find nothing. Rocky and Tum Tum enter with caution. And then they hear a spooky noise from upstairs.
I don't like the sound of that, Colt. I'm a true coward. What do we do now, leader?
Colt bravely replied, You must not be intimidated by my bravery. You must go on. They trailed behind him, admiring his perfectly chiseled glutes. And then Tum Tum, the clumsy coward, trips.
My weak ankles collapsed. I'm dying.
Whoa. Time out.
What?
That's not how the story goes. Give me that. I know how it went. You don't know anything. I'm going to tell you how it really went down.
Tum Tum did fall down. Colt turns around worried.
Are you okay?
He says.
Why are you falling?
I'm okay, he says. Let's carry on. He walks up the stairs, unfazed, unafraid, and unstoppable. You guys stay here, he says. I will save you both. He walks on. He's so dreamy.
I love you.
While Colt and Rocky admire him from downstairs, he wanders into the next room, but only to find 25 grams of cocaine. They do every single bit of it. The end!
What's the problem?
No. You just wait. I'll tell you how this really went down.
So Tum Tum falls, and Colt comes to his rescue, only to turn to Rocky and say, You're always the best! And Rocky comes to the top of the stairs, gives them a look of superiority, and says, Be calm. I'm gonna go it alone. He traveled to the end of the hallway. He knew whatever this noise was, it was behind this door. And he was the one that was gonna discover it, not the others. Because he's the hero of this story. So he built up the courage, and he opened the door, and he said, Would it kill you to keep it down? Turns out it was just some cat. The end.
That's it? That's the end of the story? Yep.
That's not how you end a Halloween story.
No, it's not.
It's pathetic.
That's what it was. I'll show you how you finish a story.
Show 'em.
Flashlight.
So Rocky barges through the door and says,
I'm not as brave as I thought.
and then all of a sudden a whole bunch of flesh-eating zombies came through the door, and then Colt, the one true hero of the story, saves Rocky. And he was firing his guns in the air!
And all of a sudden, Tum Tum emerges from the darkness and finishes off the zombies and says, Did you miss me?
And then after that, the demon souls came out of nowhere. The Rocky pulled out his trusted knife and cut people's heads off.
And then Tum Tum fires behind him, shooting a demon, and then throws a grenade that looks suspiciously like a bottle cap, and it explodes!
And then Colt reloads, shoots a clown, and says, That's how we do it in my hometown.
And then Rocky becomes the real hero of the story as he saves them all by stabbing the Pumpkin King right in the heart.
Cool, man. Are we stoned? Yeah?